Welcome, you guys. Welcome to 50 Shades of K. Today we are going to do our end of summer beach house tour. All right. Well, as you can see, some of us arrived in our speedboat, as well as some of us arrived in our luxury yacht. All right, so here we have Miss Harper over here, and she's saying, "Hey, you guys, how are y'all doing? Thanks for coming to the end of summer tour." That's what she's saying, okay? So, as you can see, we have a canoe here, and then we also have some life jackets and a pink flamingo. All right. So all these finds that we are looking at today, we did purchase them either from Goodwill, Once Upon a Child, and some of them, from various stores. But those are our main stores that we did shop from. Okay. So as you can see, this is our beach house. And you guys, my goal for the summer was to actually have like palm trees up, uh, day and night backdrop. And let me tell you guys, it did not happen at all. But I wanted to make sure that we had a beach house tour. All right. So as you can see, we have um, our deck going up to the house. And on both sides, we do have some rocks with a little bit of sea moss on there. And these are actually rocks that we picked up and we painted them gray. And then we did have some extra sand. And so we added a little bit of glue to actually kind of make it look like the beach. All right. This side is way better than this side, but as you can see, that's what it looks like. And then, of course, we have our sea moss on here. And we just put a little glue down and just placed it on there, okay? Then we have our flowers back here in the back. These right here, I actually have like a plant in a pot, and I just took those out and just stuck them in here in this little vase. And then these right here these were extra from a baby shower. So, whenever, you are collecting items or you never throw anything away, okay? Never throw anything away because you never know when you're going to need that extra stuff, okay? So we're going to remove Miss Harper over here from her chair. We're going to sit her right at the edge, okay? This chair right here was purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I think it was between like $6 and $10. A great find, and because I was really excited because she fits so perfectly in that chair. All right, so I'm gonna move the chair a little bit with her. All right, and then we're gonna move our decorations a little bit. All right. So what I was excited the most was the doors that I actually made. So we did get some thick, heavy duty foam board, and I cut them. That was the hardest, is measuring them out, um, and trying to stick it in a space and to make them work. All right, so we did accomplish that. We took some beads and made them as door handles. All right, and let me step back just a little bit so you guys can see the whole entire house. This is a vintage dollhouse, and it's supposed to have 3 pieces, but I did pick this up from my Goodwill, and this was my vision, to have a summer home on the beach. If I could have traveled and did that this year, that's what we would have done, but things did not work out. So I wanted to make sure that I could live my dream through my dolls, okay? So that's what we did, all right? So this, like I said, this house is a vintage. It is a 1978 Barbie dream house, Okay. So, the only thing that I really did to this house was I changed the roof, the color of the roof. It was yellow like this, all right, and that was the inspired house that I wanted. Um, I envisioned, you know, what what the house would look like. Okay, so you can see my Tinkerbell up there, which we did purchase at a Once Upon a Child as well. And then, of course, we have our Rainbow High dolls. There's Miss Phaedra, and I'm not for sure what her name is, but I'll have to get back and find out what her name is. And then we have some OMGs and another doll. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and look on the inside of the house. As you can see, we have a couch. I did make this couch, and I put some cardboard and an old pillow that I had, and I made a couch. Okay. Um, as you can see, we have the sink, and then they have a coffee maker up there, and we did purchase this at Walmart. This goes with that. Then right here, this is another Goodwill find, which this actual set came with the whole house. All right, which we have to put together. It's missing some pieces, so as soon as we find the correct pieces, we'll have to do a doll reveal on that. And then, as you can see, this is a Barbie, a table from a Barbie set, and a lamp. And then we have some good food items here, which they came from all over. It's just a collection of items that I found while I was thrifting, you know. And then, as you can see, we have our pie on the floor, which in real life we would not have a pie on the floor, but we do. We have our little cat here. I think this is a cat. Let's look. I think it's a cat. We have our dog, and then we have our cat resting so nicely on the couch. She looks great there. Now we're going to go upstairs into the bathroom. Okay, so because the house is so small, I had to figure out um if I wanted to make a bathroom or if I wanted to have a bedroom. And so we did a bathroom, and we're just gonna make it like a two-story bungalow. We just have the living room, which you can, they can sleep on the couch down there, and then you just have everything like a studio type apartment. Okay. Up here we have a vanity set, and it has all your latest and fine things on there, like lotion, I think a hairbrush or toothpaste, a little flower, and then a working mirror. All right, super super cute, and some cleaning items as well, because if you're in that tub, you got to clean that tub out, right? Now we have a toothbrush on the floor, as well as a camera, and then some other kind of cosmetics, as well as another cat. All right. So we're gonna go out here. We're gonna look at the balcony real quick. And for this house to be a 1978 vintage dollhouse, let me tell you, it's in real good condition. All right, so we're just gonna pan around here. We're gonna come, and you can kind of look from this side. And as you can see, we have our tub, we have our commode, as well as a flower, and here's a little boom box. And then we have all of our doors that open and shut. Okay. The plastic on this is very, very good. All right. And then this is one of my favorite features here, besides the chandelier up here. Okay, the chandelier I actually made. It's just a puck light with some a little bit of a sequence, extra sequence that I had. All right. As you can see, we have our little toilet paper over there. All right, so let's go ahead and show you our flower wall. And so these are just like little flowers with the grass bottom. Okay, super super cute. And on the back of it, this is what it would look like without the flower and the grass. Just a lattice wall. And then we have the back, and you guys look at these doors, they need to be clean. So I'm gonna have to really work on that and clean that up. All right. So we're just gonna pan around. We got a little yacht. They out here. And that is going to complete our tour. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. I wanted to show this house way before now. But since it's the last day of the summer, I thought let's go ahead and get it done. All right. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for subscribing, for watching, and for commenting. All of those help grow our channel. You guys continue to do that for us. We would really, really appreciate that. And I enjoy that you guys enjoy the videos. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thanks again for watching 50 Shades of Kay. And I will see you on another Doll Day review. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.